keep it real, brother. Most guys walk around assuming every "I miss you" text carries deep meaning. But truth is, it usually doesn't. Words are cheap. It's actions that preach like gospel. So today I'm breaking down the 6 things a woman only does for a man she truly loves. Not someone she merely likes, tolerates, or keeps around for convenience. I'm talking about real, wholehearted love. And once you recognize these signs, you won't be misled by surface-level affection ever again. Let's get into it. Number 1. She nurtures you without needing to be asked. When a woman falls in love, she quietly steps into the role of a caregiver. Not because you pleaded for it or laid down expectations, but because something within her genuinely wants to see you succeed. She'll bring you coffee without you ever saying a word. Notice your fatigue before you mention it, and check in about small things, like how your meeting went or whether you ate. Let me be clear here, this isn't about gender roles or submission. It's about emotional investment. When she truly loves you, your well-being becomes instinctual for her. She'll cook, clean, pray, support. Not from obligation, but from desire. Because in her mind, your success is tied to hers. And here's the catch. She won't do this for just any guy. She's not rearranging her day or folding laundry for someone she's unsure of. She's not making soup for a man she's keeping on the back burner while talking to others. This kind of care only shows up when her guard is down, when she's all in. So next time you're unsure about how she feels, watch for the small, quiet things she does when no one's watching. That's her real love letter. Number 2. She defends you even when you're not there. You'll know a woman's in love not just by how she acts around you, but by how she speaks of you when you're nowhere in sight. Does she light up when someone mentions your name? Does she shut down gossip, even the sneaky, subtle kind? Because here's the truth. Most women won't speak up if they're not emotionally invested. They'll stay silent when others disrespect you. They'll giggle when someone mocks your flaws. They'll nod along to, "He's too quiet," or "He's too intense." But a woman who truly loves you? She becomes your invisible sword. She'll check her best friend on the spot. She'll say, "Don't talk about him like that," without hesitation. She'll even risk social tension just to protect your name. And that, my brother, is rare. Because defending someone behind their back is loyalty in its rawest form. At that point, you're no longer just her boyfriend. You're part of her identity. Your reputation, your success, your image, they all matter to her. So ask yourself this: what does she say when I'm not around? Because if she won't stand up for you in your absence, she doesn't deserve you in her presence. Number 3, she becomes emotionally exclusive, even before things are officially labeled. This one's subtle, but it's powerful. You might think exclusivity starts after the relationship talk, but for a woman who's genuinely in love, it begins way earlier. She stops replying to the other guys. She distances herself from male friends whose intentions are unclear. She starts turning down plans that might spark jealousy or discomfort for you. Not because you asked, but because in her heart, you're already her man. That's the difference. A woman in love self-regulates. She won't be posting thirst traps. She won't randomly end up partying until 3 a.m. with her ex's friends. She's not keeping one foot out the door. Instead, she starts syncing her actions with someone she respects, someone she sees a future with. You'll notice she gets quieter online. She's more private, less performative. Why? Because love doesn't show off, it protects. And when she begins to guard your connection like it's something sacred, you've stopped being an option and become her emotional center. So don't let the title fool you. Watch her actions before the label. If she's already behaving like you're hers, without a ring, without a title, that's love. If she's not, well, there's your answer. Number 4, she adjusts to your world without losing who she is. This is the dividing line between women just passing time and women who are in it for real. A woman in love doesn't try to take over your world. She's not trying to shrink your ambitions, erase your passions, or steer you off your path. Instead, she learns how to move with you. She starts paying attention to what matters to you, not to manipulate or fake it, but because she wants to deeply understand the man she's chosen. If you're into late-night gym sessions, she's cool with post-workout calls. If you're building a business and can't text every few hours, she gives you room, but still shows up in ways that say, I've got your back. She starts learning about your dreams. She knows your mentors' names. She picks up on your routines and even senses the silent battles you haven't voiced. But here's the key. She doesn't vanish into your world. She keeps doing her thing. She holds on to her identity. She doesn't stop being her, she just weaves her rhythm into yours. She becomes the melody to your beat, not a distraction, not a burden. That kind of woman isn't looking to escape into someone's life. She's ready to build something together. And that's love. Not the dramatic, fireworks kind, but the steady, grounded, I choose you daily kind. If she's adapting and showing up without losing herself, you've got something sacred. Because real love isn't about control, it's about alignment. Number 5, she sees your darkness and stays anyway. If you want to know whether a woman really loves you, let her see you at your lowest. Let her see you on that night the world crashed in on you. Let her witness the doubt in your eyes, not the charm, not the strength, the pain. Most women want the highlight reel. They want the ambition, the charisma, the polished version of you. But the woman who loves you, she stays when it all falls apart. She doesn't flinch when you open up. She doesn't walk away when you admit a mistake. She doesn't turn your past into ammo or use your scars against you. Instead, she sits with you in the mess. She listens without trying to fix. She holds your silence with the same care she gives your words. And here's the wild part. She doesn't pity you. She respects you more. To her, your vulnerability is proof of trust, that you're willing to take off the armor. A woman in love becomes your mirror, not just reflecting who you are, but showing you who you're becoming. She doesn't love you despite your flaws. She loves you through them. She might challenge you. She might call you out. She might push you to level up, but she never makes you feel undeserving of love because you're imperfect. That kind of loyalty, that's rare, that's powerful, because love isn't about how someone treats you at your best, it's about how they handle you at your worst. And if she stays through your darkness, not out of guilt, not out of fear, but because her heart recognizes yours, brother, don't take that lightly. If this resonated, if any of these signs made you stop and think, damn, she might actually love me, then don't just let that sit. Subscribe to Anonymous Achiever, because we don't do surface-level advice here. We cut through the noise and show you how to think, feel, and move like a man who knows his worth. And now I want to hear from you in the comments. Drop the word anchor. Because when a woman truly loves you, she doesn't drift, she becomes your anchor. Solid, steady, undeniable. So if you've ever had a woman hold you down like that, or if you're still waiting for one who will, type anchor in the comments right now. Let's see how many men still believe in something real. And yes, I'll be reading every single one.